right, and we're live. Hey everyone, welcome back to White Rabbit Gaming presents Topeka Adult Hockey. The White Rabbit Gaming presents Topeka Adult Hockey at the Kansas Expo Center Landon Arena. Woohoo! Today's broadcast and pretty much every broadcast all the way through the championship, it will be brought to you by Topeka Pizza, which you see. Let's see. Hold on a second. Can't quite coordinate. Nope, other side. Okay. It's the little bug that's on my left here. I don't know if I can. Yeah, that thing. Okay. They'll be sponsoring every stream from now on, and so we'd like to thank them, and be sure to go check them out. They have fantastic pizza and wings. I'm not saying that. You know, they didn't pay me to say that. I'm actually saying that because I've actually had their food and it's really good. So. But anyway, yeah, so it's sponsored, you know, so every broadcast will be sponsored by Topeka Pizza. Be sure to check them out. Anyway, today's game, the first game of the night, we have two games again. First game is going to be Glorydays versus Bullfrogs, and second game will be Crushers and Narwhals. So that'll be a pretty good mashup. Both teams, or our last two games were pretty exciting. The first game kind of was, you know, high scoring. Actually, the first game was actually more high scoring than the second game, actually. So I keep saying actually. Anyway, so yeah, we got about 8 minutes, 40 seconds left to go on the clock before we start gameplay. I'd like to thank everybody come out and checking out the stream. And as always, if after the stream or in between streams, be sure to check out the rest of the stuff that we have on YouTube. And we also do stuff on Twitch that's not as often. This broadcast is also going to be on Twitch as well, so for tonight. So because our partnership with Nikki is, she's not streaming tonight, she's streaming every Wednesday, so we're going to be broadcasting on Twitch as well. So if you're catching this on Twitch, hi. So we got over 400, last time I checked actually was last night, we actually have over 400 videos, so there's plenty of content for you to check out on our YouTube page. So I'm pretty sure you'll find something that you'll like to see. And as always, we're also on Facebook and Twitter. Facebook is White Rabbit Gaming, Twitter is White Rabbit 989. Feel free to message us about really anything. If there's a particular game you want us to see us play and so on and so forth, feel free to message us. If we can get a hold of the game, we'll play it. And if it's not something that we can't play on YouTube, so, or yeah, we'll play it if it's something we can play on YouTube. So, or if we, yeah. So anyway, let's flip it to the ice. When we hit the button, there we go. All right. For those who don't know, Glorydays will be in the red. Bullfrogs will be in the green. And they're doing their warm-up right now. So if you need to go take a bathroom break before the game starts, now's the time. It looks like our very own Brett Smith will be the goalie tonight for Glorydays. Saw him earlier. He actually had when he was warming up, he did a fantastic attempt at a stop while stretching, or not stretching, but warming up. It was kind of funny. He kind of stopped and kind of leaned over and then rolled onto his back. Didn't quite make it, so. Let's see. Again, like I said, I hope everybody's night's going good so far. I hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend. Thankfully, the weekend isn't over yet. You can still go out and party and do stuff, or hang out with friends and family and do whatever. Also, if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, you can feel free to comment anything in the live chat. I'll try my best to answer any questions you've got. Again, on the webpage for Topeka Adult Hockey, if you're watching it there, I don't think they have I don't think they have an embedded chat for this, so unfortunately, if you want to say something, you'll have to go to the YouTube page or Twitch page to comment. So, and I believe he actually has the link to the YouTube page on the web page for Topeka Adult Hockey. So, or you can message us through Facebook or Twitter. So I have my phone here, so I'll see the notification. So. About 4 minutes, 54 seconds left to go in warm-ups. Looks like we got pretty much the majority, if not all, of the Glorydays players out on the ice. We're still waiting on some players. Only got 2 players from the Bullfrogs out right now. May have my friend Ethan. No, don't do this to me now. Okay. Apparently we're having some issues with the connection on the internet. I'm not entirely sure why. It's a bit odd, but hopefully it doesn't stay like that throughout the broadcast. Hopefully it stays fine throughout the broadcast. Hopefully. It should. And again, I apologize for that. I don't have a direct line connection. I'm having to do it through Wi-Fi, so it's not the best connection, but we'll do for now. Under. Phone cable. Alright, less than 2 minutes left to go. Looks like we're starting to have the rest of the Bullfrogs team slowly file out. All right, 1 minute remaining till we get this game started. And again, for those who just tuned in, if you don't know which team is which, Glorydays is in the red, Bullfrogs are in the green. And there's the buzzer, folks. Let's get ready to play some hockey. All right, Ethan, you want to come around the other way? Do you want a microphone? You don't have to. You get to be my button pusher.
I can push buttons.
All right. This is why my little remote clicker thing. That will do home team, which home team is actually. Let me pull this up. There we go. Home team is Glorydays, Bullfrogs is visitors. This does 1 point up. This one does 1 point up. This starts and stops the clock.
Ah. Okay.
Try to keep Try to keep the clock as accurate as I can. If it's a few seconds off, it's a few seconds off.
So. Are you broadcasting?
Yep, live. I had a little bit of a hiccup earlier, so. Do you want a clip-on mic? I got clip-on.
Sure.
Yeah. Fancy $120 mics I got for 12 bucks.
Where'd you get them from?
State surplus.
Of course.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
And then the other end's over there behind your feet.
Got the handy dandy XLR cable.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. Am I good?
No. Hold on, give it a sec.
Maybe.
Say something.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check check.
Might grab the other cable over there. Behind you.
Oh.
Yeah. Woo. Hey, you're fine.
There's that.
Oh, technical difficulties, they're fun.
Okay, people don't need to hear me talk anyway. Check check. Check 1 2.
Yeah, there you go, that's perfect.
Mic check. All right.
Might turn you down a little bit, but that should be good.
Sweet.
All right, we're about to start the, oh, you hit the button on the timer. That's all right, hold on.
It's okay, we're gonna stop the clock real quick.
Stop, restart, there we go.
All right, stop the clock is 8, right?
Yes.
And then
4 is home team, which is Glorydays. 6 is Bullfrogs.
All right. Sweet. Brett is playing for the Glorydays tonight, right?
Yeah, he'll be goalie.
All right.
And you don't have to stand, you can sit down.
So if there are too many Bullfrog goals, it's all Brett's fault.
Yes, you can blame it on Brett. And of course, Brett's going to hear this.
Yes, he is.
We're also sponsored by Topeka Pizza, if you didn't know already.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah, I know, it's amazing. White Rabbit Gaming actually has a sponsor.
About time. Glad I was able to make it out. I haven't been feeling so hot today. I had some bad food at the, or bad with my stomach at the chocolate festival today at one of the food trucks. So
yeah, I decided to skip the chocolate festival.
Not gonna lie, it was not impressive. All right.
Well.
So 8 is also to start the clock?
Yes.
Why it didn't work? Technical difficulties. Yep, it's still.
Okay, hit on the keyboard on the, yeah.
All
I don't know what happened.
All right, we're a few seconds behind, whatever. Apologies to anyone watching right now, that's my fault, mostly.
Try turning the numpad off and on again, it might have went to sleep. And then hit numlock on it.
Okay.
And then just do like a quick start and stop of the clock, see if it does it.
That would be a negative.
Okay. I'll fix it later.
Battery might have died or something.
No, it's a brand new battery.
Damn.
You just have to reach down and hit the button on the keyboard.
All right, works for me. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, Kansas Expo Center, White Rabbit Gaming, Topeka League Hockey. And since we're a few seconds behind, that there.
Let's see some. There it goes.
Just doesn't like me.
Yeah, it's being fussy. Technology at its best.
I just don't think I'm pointing it close enough. I think that was it.
No, it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that. But oh well. Anyway, back to the game. I've got the big red number 1 flying into the Bullfrog zone. And a shot and a nice block by the goalie. 99 goes for another shot and it doesn't make it in.
Story of his life. No, seriously though, you mentioned Topeka pizza earlier. Definitely the best pizza that I've had in town. And anybody watching right now, that I was not paid to say that. Definitely, I'm not a part of the normal White Rabbit gaming crew. So none of that I just said has to do with the sponsorship. It just is the best pizza in town.
All right, 71 Bullfrogs get 2 minutes for tripping. And now that puts Glorydays on the power play. It looks like there's a bit of confusion on the color on the black and orange jersey there. And it looks like Bullfrogs trying to make headway in and no good. Glorydays manages to pick up the puck. Into the neutral zone, trying to keep it away from the Bullfrogs. And it looks like Bullfrogs managed to kick it around the rink as one of the other Bullfrogs players, it looks like number 19, takes it into the Glorydays zone. Minute 24 left on the power play. 19 looking to pass it, shoots, and it goes up and over the goalie. Ten looking for an opportunity to shoot, no good. Gets too much interference between the other players. Number 24 trying to get away with the puck. Can't quite hold on to it. And he goes around the rink as he gets kicked over and picked up by number 8 for the Glorydays. Shot and deflected by the goalie.
Clock stops. We'll take it to the other end for a puck drop.
Tried to get the hold of the puck, couldn't quite hold on it, but now Glorydays takes the possession of the puck, kicks it in front of the goal, not quite there to grab the puck and make a shot. Big green one, looking for, passes over, and it gets stopped by one of the Glorydays players and kicked into the neutral zone. If you want to commentate, Ethan, you can commentate.
All right.
I don't mean to hog the whole thing.
No, you are not hogging.
Red number 8 shoots and it goes wide. Bullfrogs back to full strength. Oh!
You know, that's one thing that I have noticed on both sides. Having a little trouble. The ice might be a little slick tonight. No pun intended. Everybody's kind of sliding around a little bit.
Well, it does seem like both sides have a little bit of trouble with the ice tonight. It might be a little.
And a nice deflection right there from Brett on goal. Stick deflection.
And it looks like possibly offsides call.
Ooh, there they go again.
Yeah,
As I
everybody's
said,
just
both sides having some issues gripping to the ice tonight with their skates.
Oh, a nice stop by the Bullfrogs player there, number 3. A little bit of a fight over the puck there. 4 goes down. Gets passed over to Big Red 1. Shot and a nice save by the Bullfrogs goalie.
That was a beautiful save. I'm gonna keep the clock rolling here for a second because I'm dumb and I let it pause for way too long.
Don't feel bad. Brett was here last night, or not last night, but the previous game, and he was having issues hitting the button on time here too. So.
You know, if it's good enough for Brett, then it's good enough for me. But having some issues getting the puck to hit the stick as well.
Seems like everybody's off their game tonight.
Small deflection from Brett over there on the end, with a little shrug showing that he was unimpressed with himself.
And that wasn't a full slap shot that he wanted.
No, that is for sure. And the ice makes it way back. Oh, icing on the call. Take it to the other end, John.
Okay, no, just from what I'm looking at on the screen, it looked like it was a little bright. I was like,
It was when you shifted over from one side to the other, but it ended up all right.
The auto iris on this camera isn't the greatest.
Yeah.
But it's a cheap camera, so can't complain.
All right, now I'm going to pause the clock because we're a little bit ahead.
Dang it, Ethan.
My bad. We're about 20 seconds ahead for those watching. So right now there's 9 minutes left on the clock, not 8:44. I'll get this corrected here in a moment. Again, like I said, I'm not normally a part of the White Rabbit Gaming crew, but I do make my guest appearances every once in a while. There's a reason they don't have me on the full tour crew.
Hey, if we still have Rocket League, we can have a Rocket League night
That's
and record
true.
it.
You know, I saw is it Fortnite that they're testing cross console gaming online?
Probably. They did it with Paragon. It's the same company that made Paragon, and it's the same company that owns the Unreal Engine.
Yes, gotcha.
And that was another thing I liked that they did. And now, granted, I've played all of 2 seconds of Fortnite, but what they did was on the PlayStation and Xbox, they both natively support keyboard and mouse.
Yes.
But the thing is it depends on the game, or not the game itself that supports it. Well, every time I've played a game by Epic Games, it supports the keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
So every game you can play on there, you can play with basically whatever you want, wherever you feel like playing with. You can play with a gamepad, or you can play with a keyboard and mouse.
Very nice.
So it doesn't.
I saw that the other day. There might be some crossover with the Switch, the Xbox One, and then the PS4.
That's good.
Yeah.
I know Rocket League does it. At least I think they still do, I think.
See, Rocket League does it with the PC, right? You can play with a PC, but...
Yeah, mainly because the reason why a lot of times you get first-person shooters that won't cross... Well, granted, I think Paragon, I think you can do it with PC versus console, but a lot of times the idea is that it's a lot easier to aim and control your aim easier with a mouse than it is with a joystick. And that's usually the argument, and that's one of the reasons why they usually don't, for instance, Overwatch or something like that is not cross-platform between console and PC, because that's the reasoning behind what they did it for.
That makes sense.
Which sucks, because, it kind of limits, hey, well, so-and-so has this, but I can't play with them because they have a different system than me.
Exactly. I've got the Xbox One S, but you guys are always playing on the PS4 or classic system, and I'm like, dang, I really wish I could play with you guys online.
A nice save by the Glorydays goalie.
Stoppage real quick.
But you do, but a lot of stuff that's on the Xbox is usually cross-platform with PC anyway.
Yes.
So technically you can play with me and Blake.
That's true.
Actually, technically, you play with Rob and Brett as well, but Brett doesn't really play PC games.
That is true. To expose my lack of knowledge for gaming, I'd also like to bring up the fact about one game that really pisses me off.
Oh, and then I don't know if that was a goal.
Brett,
Was it a goal, or did he actually save it?
Are we going goal or no goal?
I think that was a goal.
I'm going to wait it until they add it to the official thing before we give that to the Bullfrogs.
I think it is a goal.
Yep, goal for the Bullfrogs.
Brett made a valiant attempt there, but was not quite enough to make a, make a save. Anyway, what were you saying again? I forgot where.
There's one gaming series that really frustrates me because of the title. Final Fantasy.
Ah, okay.
How does one have more than one Final Fantasy?
Because they're not sequels.
That's the thing to me. I'm like, dude, you said final.
Well,
the first time.
there's actually a story behind that. The reason why they call it Final Fantasy was because at the time Square was they're called Square Enix now, but originally they were called Square or Square Soft, whichever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And they were on the verge of going bankrupt, and so it was just going to be the final game. They wanted to say, well, we're going to make a fantasy RPG game, and it's just going to be the last one that we're going to ever make because we're going out of business. It looks like we're going out of business, and yeah. Well, the thing is it did well, and of course they're here now. They've done the merger with another company, Enix, and yeah, so that was the reason why it's called Final Fantasy, was because and they just kept the name, and they just kept doing our fantasy RPG games.
Gotcha, that makes sense.
And really, the only ones that are actually sequels are the ones that have say for instance, there's one of the games is Final Fantasy X. There's Final Fantasy X-2. Which is the sequel to Final Fantasy X, because they obviously can't say Final Fantasy 11 because Final Fantasy 11 is a completely different game.
Yeah.
So, but that's the whole idea, because it's a self-contained, story. It doesn't go with any of the other Final Fantasy games. Just that story.
Gotcha.
So,
that makes sense. All right. Glorydays currently in possession of the puck, trying to get it over into Bullfrog zone, which they do kind of unsuccessfully because Bullfrogs now take over the puck. And back over with Glorydays. Number 99 going to get it out of the goalie's reach. Pulling it around. Tried to pass it. Did not go well. Bullfrogs clear it down to the other end. Brett clears it over to, a cluster of players that aren't on his team. But we are moving right along here. The Adult Hockey League. So what do the standings look like in this league right now? How are we looking?
Right now, Glorydays has won a game, and I want to say Bullfrogs has won a game.
All right, so basically both teams tonight, there's a lot on the line.
I might got Glorydays. Glorydays might have actually lost. I can't remember. I feel bad because I don't remember which team won.
Well, we're going to pretend that both teams are undefeated, and therefore tonight is a big game.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter so far this early in the season, the standings, because it's such early in the season that, you can't really make any predictions on.
They play until April? Is that around when they have their little playoffs?
March?
I didn't mean little playoffs for anyone listening. I just mean when they have
button.
It's okay.
I think it's either April or March is when the playoffs are.
Gotcha.
I can't remember exactly. Which we will, again, as always, we'll try to do a full camera crew and full on production like it would be for Topeka Pilots game for the championship game.
That would be fan-freaking-tastic.
Oh, after repeated blocks, it does manage to have one puck get through, or one shot get through. Not multiple pucks on the ice, it's just one.
It's going to be a goal for Glorydays. 2:19 left on the clock. I know our clock says 2:22. So I'm a little off, so my apologies.
Both teams have 4 shots on goal. Both teams still have their timeouts.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but we play 3 15-minute periods?
Yes.
Is that correct? With
that
2 minutes
correct.
in between?
1 minute in between.
1 minute in between.
I think 2 minutes is for the championship.
Ah. It's a little off camera right now, but Brett just enjoying his time over there in the corner.
Yep, getting a nice stretch over there.
Relaxing his arms a little bit, you know. Kind of shaking off that goal that he allowed because now they're tied. It's a whole new game.
Hi, Dan. If I remember correctly, that was your name. My memory sucks. I apologize.
Your apology is not good enough. But it's okay.
And the puck goes free down into the Bullfrogs.
That's going to be an icing.
Wow, that was a really high-pitched whistle.
Yes, it was. You know, there's so much green and red on the ice, it almost feels like Christmas.
We're getting close. It sure as hell felt cold today.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
It was about 60 degrees outside.
Yes.
I had to go mow the lawn in a freaking coat.
It's funny, my wife, she did a little bit of shopping the other day, got like a mini Christmas tree and snowman or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's testing it out, figuring out where she wants it to go. And I'm like, you know, you can't put up the Christmas decorations yet because I got people coming over this week to come watch a Halloween movie.
Well, see, what you can do is you can kind of combine the two. You know, the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ooh, missed opportunity right there.
It looks like a delayed penalty is going to be called. I didn't see what his arm signal was. But no, you could do the Nightmare Before Christmas, which is Halloween and Christmas. Slash. Puts Glorydays in. Puts one of the Glorydays player, looks like big red number 1, is in the penalty box. And Bullfrogs are on the power play for 2 minutes.
Shout out to Dawaza.
It's Dan is easier to say. It's actually his actual name, yeah.
Dan, you know what? I like Dawaza better. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry, but you are now forever going to be known by your YouTube tag. What exactly did we remember?
I asked if that was his name, if I remember his name correctly.
Okay. Just keep commenting there. We'll keep reading it.
Ethan is going to try to be, well, we'll both try to keep an eye on the thing.
You love Jack Skellington.
Yes.
You know what?
See?
Can I give out a confession here live on the air? I have never seen The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Really?
I have never seen it all the way through. I've only watched bits and pieces on TV.
We're having a movie night. I got the VHS tape. We're doing this.
Oh, the VHS. We're taking it way back.
I have a VCR. We can do this.
I said it right.
All right. Well, Ethan's better at pronouncing words than I am, so.
But now I don't remember how I said it. So.
Dang it, Ethan! You're doing so well.
I was.
Looks like Brett's going to have a workout tonight. He's also playing in the next game as well, I think as a player, not as a goalie.
Yes, I believe he will be skating in the next game. Coming down to the end of the first 15-minute period tonight, Bullfrogs and Glorydays. Tie game so far. We got a 1-minute intermission. Go ahead.
There you go, Ethan. There's the pronunciation.
Dawaza. Yes. All right. Cool. Thank you very much, Dan. Or Dawaza. I did say that I would call you that from now on. So
yeah. Now you're gonna be held to it.
I would like to point out, if you look over in the upper left-hand side, you will see a goalie in an orange jersey, just chilling, kind of being lazy.
Yeah, he's not well.
A little bit. Sorry, Brett. And then the goalie.
Ethan said it, not me.
The goalie for the other team is over here, standing.
He's just off camera. You can see his stick. Yeah.
Waiting for. Ah, there he is.
Yep.
See, he's getting ready. You know.
Discussing.
Brett's like, put a beer in my hand already.
Yeah, we're discussing beer plans after the game, and you know, call me a beer snob, but I like my fancy beer.
I don't like beer at all, so.
Well, yeah, not everybody likes beer.
Okay, I can't say that. I haven't given enough beer a chance.
I could probably find you a beer that you would like.
Probably would. Last thing I tried was a Boulevard Citrus.
Ooh.
It was gross.
Really?
Yeah, so it has like a bite on the tongue. Like you feel like something bit your tongue.
Oh.
Like it just has this weird feel to it. And you expect like orange and lemon and stuff like that.
I figured it tastes like a shock top.
And it's grapefruit. So the tang is
interesting.
Different. Yeah. I paid $11 for that at a baseball game.
I had that. Yeah, I wouldn't pay for beer at. Yeah, if I go to like a place that has concessions, I wouldn't.
I highly recommend if you are at a baseball game, instead of getting the $11 beer, get the 10.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Oh no, I just realized part of one of the windows is covering the monitor on the preview on the display, and I forgot that. Oh yeah, I'm having to use my laptop monitor
This is
screen
what happens
instead of
when you have the iPhone XS Max and we still have the iPhone 8. Like, this is the difference.
Yeah, the problem is I'm using a much tinier screen than I normally use because I forgot to grab a power cable. So
that'll do it.
So I'm using the laptop screen, so it's a lot smaller, and I didn't realize that it was covering part of the screen, or one of the programs. The program that I'm using actually for the score clock and everything is actually covering part of the preview for the screen for the game. So never mind then.
Yeah, I highly suggest, if you were going to a baseball game in Kansas City, you know, the Royales, don't pay for the $11 beer. Pay for the $10 Royals 360 vodka lemonade.
Jesus.
Because that was delicious.
But no, they speaking of beer, and I was going to go to it, but yes, I am shamed. I am shamed because I screwed up on the computer. Oh well. But the Norseman, which we do if you're ever in Topeka on the third Thursday of a month, come out to the Norseman. We do Super Nerd Night. We do the video game portion of it, so come out to that. But anyway, back to the Norseman. They re-released my favorite beer by them, which is a coffee beer, and it's fucking goddamn good.
Can we say that on the air?
Yes.
Coffee beer. You know, I've heard that Norseman has some really interesting flavors, like different combinations of things.
They had a Cinnamon Toast Crunch once, and it was really it tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
All right.
I mean, it had still a little bit of a beer flavor to it, but it was like it tasted like you ate a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and then had a beer.
I feel like I need to try that.
It was fantastic. It was like a limited run though.
Damn.
And they like sold out. They sold out of it like within the week. It was.
This is what happens when I turn 21 after everyone else.
Well, see, you got people that are older than you to have experience on what beers you should drink.
That's
and then we can tell you, and then you don't have to go try them. You know, you don't have to figure out for yourself. You can just go, hey, I know which beers are good, so I can just go right off the bat. Oh, that was a nice shot. That is going to be a
goal for
Glorydays.
Glorydays. Dawaza, I understand.
Well, true, but the thing is there's other people with families watching this.
There could be, yes,
people
there could
watch,
be children
people from
watching.
The teams.
I apologize if there are children watching. Also, you have to understand, maybe you don't know this, or maybe you do. You might recognize my voice from somewhere. That sounds super creepy.
Yeah, if you live in Topeka and listen to V100, you're listening to the voice of the Vortex.
Yes, I am on V100 Topeka's rock leader in the afternoon during the week, and on Sunday nights I've got my own specialty show. So I am pretty careful, or I try to be careful with what I say when there's a live mic near me.
Yeah, I've had to, and I've learned how to, because I've done the broadcast where I've actually had to not cuss in before, and so I've learned how to shut it off and on.
And it's hard.
It is. It's very hard, but you once you've done it enough times, you can pretty much, yeah, you can just switch it on and off, and but pizza pretty much pizza versus bar.
And I'll tell you what, a pizza always wins.
Unless you're getting pizza at the bar.
That's true. And then you're getting crappy pizza, but the beer makes up for it. Or whatever you're drinking.
I don't know. I mean, this might be a conflict of interest, but I do also like, there's other pizza places I enjoyed as well.
We're not going to be naming
I'm not going to be naming names, but I really do enjoy Topeka Pizza. It actually is my favorite. But out of all the pizza places here, Topeka Pizza is my favorite. But I do eat other pizza. It usually depends on how poor I am. But
you got a point there, dude.
I mean, if I'm super poor, I'm going to get me a Walmart pizza. So
it's not delivery; it's DiGiorno.
No, it's not even DiGiorno. But
well, Dawaza, you can listen online, even though you're not in Topeka. You can listen online at v100rocks.com if you're interested. Not to plug.
Listen to anything. You plug your own radio channel, your own radio show.
I'm on Monday through Friday, 2 to 7 in the afternoon, and then on Sunday night from 9 to midnight. Just if you're interested.
It seems like you've said this before somewhere before,
right? It's not like I talk about myself every day on the radio.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to listen to Ethan talk about music and everything, you can go listen online or listen to your home radio or car radio or wherever gets a radio signal.
We're also on your Alexa now, so if you have an Alexa Amazon device, you can activate the V100 skill on your Alexa, and then you can listen on that way as well. Okay, let's just talk about 3 to 8. You did not, well, unless you're in a different time zone, then 3 to 8 is incorrect. But I would like to pick a bone with you.
This is going to be a sponsorship live stream the whole entire time.
Here's the deal.
Not sponsorship, but advertising freaking thing.
Here's the deal. Pizza Hut will never be the best. Ever. No argument there. Icing on the call.
I got a nice view of Brett stretching there.
Never thought those words would ever come out of your mouth.
Oh, well, there's been worse stuff that came out of my mouth on the on the YouTube channel.
Oh, I've seen some of these video game things that y'all do.
Which, by the way, Brett really wants. Have you watched any of the Shaq Fu videos?
What?
Ethan? Yeah.
In Easter time. You right.
Woohoo!
Nice glove save right there by Brett. Shout out to all my my family members that live in the Eastern time zone. Grandma, Grandpa, everybody in Indiana. Most of you have blocked me on Facebook, but it's okay. I love you anyway. Not joking. Y'all think I'm joking. It's okay.
But no, we played 2 versions of it. There's actually a brand new version of Shaq Fu that came out recently, and we played 1 episode of it. Or we did 1 episode of it, and Brett's been wanting to play it more, and it's like, oh no.
Nice glove save right there from Brett.
And the original game was utter complete crap. It was the worst, one of the worst games ever made. It came out, I think, it came out on the Genesis, and I think it came out on the Super Nintendo as well.
Well, that explains it.
But well, there's some good games. It was
another save by Brett.
It was just not a very well designed game. But anyway, the new one is actually, the gameplay is actually really, really good on it. The story is cheesy as all hell, but it's the game combat and everything's actually really, really good. And yeah, Brett wants to play more of it. So I was like, oh great. So you better be prepared. There's going to be more Shaq Fu episodes in the future for the gaming channel. So if you're really wanting to see more that gameplay, or if you're not wanting to see more of that gameplay, well, I'm sorry.
Speaking of them releasing kind of new versions of old games, Spyro is being kind of re-released to the updated consoles. Fun fact about that, they had to delay the release of that because nobody just wanted a download code. They were going to release it like one of the versions of the game was on a disc, the other part was on a download code, and that was just dumb. So they delayed it by like a month and a half so they could print discs. For everybody.
I remember reading about that. People were pissed about it because they wanted to get all 3 games on the physical copies of it, and the
goalie has been pulled.
And Brett was trying to make it in there. But yeah, I remember reading about that. I was like, I wouldn't really care either way. I would love to have the actual physical copies of the new game, of the re-release, but I
heard a lot about that because my wife was a big fan of it when she was a kid.
Yes.
And
I have the 3 original games.
Well, the day that it went on pre-order, I pre-ordered it for her, right?
Yeah.
And so immediately I heard all about it as soon as she saw that it was delayed. She was very upset. But Best Buy handled the situation very well. Shout out to you guys.
And we got a penalty on Bullfrogs. Puts Glorydays on the power play.
Brett standing up off of his knees as usual.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It will be one of the few games I actually pay full price for.
Yeah,
usually I wait for a sale.
I bought Lego The Incredibles.
Oh, nice.
When that came out. Okay, so
the Lego games are usually pretty good.
It's good. I like it. I like the gameplay. The graphics are great. Everything's awesome. My biggest complaint is that it starts with the second movie.
Oh.
So you start gameplay with the second movie. The free roam is kind of weird too. It's different than any of the other Lego games that I've played.
Yeah.
Then again, I haven't purchased a new Lego game since, not even new, but I haven't played a new Lego game since maybe the first Harry Potter one came out.
Yeah.
Like 5-10 years ago. But no, I mean, it's good.
Yes, I agree. Paisanos is effing fantastic.
Yes. Monday through Friday, get your meal half price with the purchase of a drink of any kind. I will keep that in mind. Now, are we talking like Jack and Coke, like, or
listen to you,
or like a bottle of wine, or does it like just anything? Because that's 11:30 in the morning. I mean, I'm not opposed to day drinking, but I just want to make sure that other options are also available.
I don't know why it bothers me, but the ref shirt is untucked.
I noticed that. That was kind of giving me a little bit of a weird feeling too.
It shouldn't bother me at all because it's perfectly fine to have it untucked, but it's so out of the norm.
As the folks that come to every Topeka Pilots game, formerly of the Roadrunners game, come on, zebra!
Jesus. Okay.
I have to give those fans a little bit of love.
Bullfrogs are back to full strength as we head over to the Glorydays zone. There you go, Ethan.
Ah, yours. Tea, soda, or anything except water. Okay, that's dumb. I think water should count. They just charge them the 25 cents for the glass of water then. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but usually restaurants usually don't charge water.
You know, I've only been to Paisano's one time, and it was 5 years ago when I first moved here. Although it is very good.
Tasty. If I was rich, I would probably eat there a lot and get fat. So.
I am fat.
Well, I'm technically still fat, but I just don't eat there.
Say, if I could eat Paisanos on like a McDonald's budget, then I'd be down.
God. Oh God. That would be the worst obesity epidemic ever. Everybody would be eating like all the pasta possible.
I mean, pasta can't be that much worse for you than fries.
No, it's not. But I mean, you think of it. You go to a nice Italian restaurant. They're going to give you a shit ton of food. Yeah. So
that my favorite time of year to go to Olive Garden is when they have that unlimited.
Oh God, yeah.
For like $12 or whatever.
Yeah, unlimited bread and salad.
Well,
yeah.
No, I mean unlimited pasta. They do
yeah, they do unlimited pasta.
Like a refill. It's like getting a refill on your soft drink except with pasta, and you can switch pasta. So you have spaghetti and meatballs the first time. The next time you have like fettuccine alfredo. It's amazing.
And the high-pitched whistle blows.
My apologies. We're going to let the clock run. I was talking about Olive Garden.
You got distracted by...
I was distracted. My water water was mouthing. My mouth was watering a little bit.
Yes. If your water is mouthing, please go see a doctor. And I'm not sure what they're doing. Oh, okay, Glorydays player number 4 is going in the penalty box. It looks like a tripping call. That puts Bullfrogs on the power play.
One of the liners that we use at the radio station, we can use that liner here, if your erection lasts longer than 4 hours, go to your doctor and see if Topeka adult hockey is right for you.
Jeez.
Chances are it probably is.
Yeah.
So what's up with number 24, Jordan Irish over here, going a little rogue on the jersey this evening?
I don't think he had a red jersey.
Ah.
So that was a nice little hop by the ref.
I guess orange is kind of close. Not.
Well, I mean...
Same with Brett.
I don't know.
Brett's slacking off wearing the orange jersey.
I don't know if he has a red goalie jersey.
Man.
I know, I don't think we had a leftover, or maybe he just didn't get one in time or whatever, but...
Oh, the Topeka Roadrunners jerseys.
Yeah, all the old Topeka Roadrunners jerseys, they were getting rid of all of them. And they had some goalie cut jerseys. They must not have a red one. But... because that orange one's a practice jersey from the Roadrunners.
Yes.
Because it has the number 33 on it, and I have a jersey that's number 33, and it's the Stormtrooper one. Then somebody doesn't look happy. Oh, I thought I heard a whistle blow.
So did I.
Okay, well, that must have been the kid, because I know I heard a kid kind of screaming after that. So it must have been a really high-pitched kid.
For those of you watching at home, this arena is packed tonight. There are so many people here. It really feels like a championship game in the atmosphere.
It actually feels more like a Roadrunners game.
It does. Not a Pilots game, though.
No, Pilots are good, but Roadrunners...
Also, the Pilots have been performing very well.
Yes, they've been doing really well. But I can badmouth the Roadrunners. I used to work for them, so...
Yes, as did I. I do believe that the Pilots, although they lost last night, and I believe they're playing Amarillo this weekend.
Well, it should be a good game.
But they, I believe they went 4 for 4 in the showcase last weekend.
Yeah, they almost did a sweep on their first regular season games. It was awesome. I was hoping that they were, because you know how awesome that would be for, brand new team. First 3 games that they've played, and it's a sweep. And they also went into the first game. They went into a shootout. So first shootout, first overtime. And first sweep, it would have been freaking awesome because it would have had all 3 things. Oh, and first hat trick as well. It was insane. It was an insane first 3-game series.
I'm telling you what, guys, there is a vibe with this Topeka Pilots team. It just feels good.
Well, it's mainly because the coach is good and.
And the owners are good too.
Yeah, the owners are good too. Yeah, the last team that was here, which was the Roadrunners, they weren't yeah. There's a lot of stuff I could say that I'm not going to say because I'm not.
Because professionalism.
Yes. So. Maybe someday I'll tell stories, but tonight is not the night.
You can't see it, but the audience here actually just performed the wave.
But all in all, it is actually a pretty good crowd for a adult league hockey game. So
yes, I don't see Brett's parents in the crowd tonight.
His mom's here, but his dad's homesick.
Ah.
So
I probably should have stayed home since I haven't felt good all afternoon, but
as long as you don't barf on the computer and the equipment, I don't care.
I will not be barfing on that. To give you, well, even if I did, I would turn on the other camera. That way everyone online can see it.
No, I prefer not. I feel that violates YouTube's agreement somehow.
I don't think it does.
But this is also going over Twitch as well, so I'm not entirely
sure.
Oh,
hello everyone on Twitch. Hola.
I don't know who's all watching on Twitch.
Oh, damn it, Brett. It's okay. Game is tied at 2.
It's okay, Brett. You're doing well.
Minute and a half to go. Game is tied at 2. It's a whole new ball game now, or a whole new puck name. We say a whole new ball game in baseball.
It's close enough.
Barfing against YouTube's terms of service.
I don't know.
That would be funny.
I know on Twitch you can't. Well, I can't remember if it was Twitch or YouTube. One of the 2, you technically can't show alcoholic beverages on it. Or you just can't show the label. You can drink, but you can't like show the label or anything on it.
Well, that makes sense. Copyright reasons.
Yeah, I can't remember what Twitch is. Twitch is another. I think actually no. I think Twitch is the one you can't drink on. YouTube you can drink on, but you can't like show any labels or anything like that.
Gotcha.
Obviously, because YouTube would be. There's a lot of drunk videos on YouTube, so.
A lot of drunk videos on YouTube.
I don't think there's a whole lot of drunk videos on Twitch unless you're already drunk beforehand and start streaming. Which wouldn't surprise me if somebody has done that.
Yeah.
Not me. I have drank on stream before, but it was usually just a couple beers and that was about it.
Tell you what, another drink that everyone should try and avoid the beer is a Buffalo Zoo.
Ooh, yes. Buffalo Zoo are good.
At Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes.
Holy shit. Oh my God, so good. Definitely one of the better drinks that I've had since I've been 21.
Since you like vodka, and this is one of the reasons why I like this drink is because it has vodka in it. you can try a Moscow Mule.
Ah.
It comes, if they do it right, it comes in a copper cup.
Ah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
And it's effing fantastic. Nice block by Brett. As puck comes back around into the neutral zone.
Number 99, you can't see him anymore. Having a rest down there at the end.
Yeah, number 99 over here is taking a break.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 60 seconds to plug our sponsors. Big shout out to Topeka Pizza.
Yes, they have fantastic pizza. Oh, you don't have to type it. You can just hit reset timer.
I'm new to this. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I'm not a part of the normal team or getting sponsored by anyone, but Topeka Pizza, seriously, best pizza in Topeka. I wish I went over that often.
I reread the comment from Dan that he says he owns half of Buffalo Wild Wings because he goes there so often.
That would be amazing.
I'd love to go there that often. There's a lot of food places I like to go often.
Topeka Pizza also has wings.
Yes, they do have wings, and their wings are fantastic, and I will take their wings over anybody else. So, and that's not Topeka Pizza talking, that's me talking. So,
well, obviously it's not them talking.
Well, they're not paying me to say that way, you know. They are sponsoring the thing, but they're not paying me to say that their food is good, because their food is good. I don't have to be paid to say that their food is good. So, anyway, enough. This live stream has just been a combination of so many things so far. It's been like, you know.
I apologize. That's mostly my fault.
Oh, it's fine.
I think 50% of the live stream has been talked about pizza.
Yeah, pizza.
And then probably about 49% has been talked about video games, alcoholic beverages, and other various topics. And then 1% of it has actually been about the hockey.
Yeah, yeah.
So
you got to plug your radio show. So
yes, my bad. You can follow my personal accounts at eJacksonFilm on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook.
You know, if we're going to do Facebook and to do the social media, you can follow White Rabbit Gaming at Facebook.
Do that.
White Rabbit Gaming, and Twitter is at White Rabbit 989. So, and you can message us and talk to us about whatever you want to talk about. So.
Keep it clean, though.
And I agree, Dan. Yes, get a sheet of pizza. It is a lot of freaking pizza.
Sheet.
But that's the reason why I'm fat, because I love pizza, and I attempt to eat the sheet of pizza.
I'll tell you what, if you've ever gotten pizza at Sam's, you know the slices are big, right?
Yeah.
You get Topeka Pizza, the slices are like just as big, okay?
Yeah, it's New York style pizza.
I can and not like New York City style, New York State. We're talking Buffalo here. But, dang, it is delicious. And correct me if I'm wrong, but they are so specific about their dough. Don't they get water imported from New York?
I don't think.
I heard that.
I don't know about. I'm not going to say on that because I don't know.
That wouldn't be technically imported. It would just be shipped in from New York. You're not coming from another country, but
I don't know what would be the purpose, but I don't know. It would seem to be very costly to import water from another state.
It'd be so worth it, dude.
I think water's water. I mean, if you get properly filtered water. Okay. The tap water here sucks. Not as bad as Flint, but it sucks.
Yes. If you are listening to this right now, Flint, Michigan, still under a water crisis.
Yeah.
It's been like 5 years.
But
anyway.
Yeah, the city tap water is not great by any means.
No.
It actually eats the seals out of your faucets. And I've had to replace seals before in my faucets because of city tap water.
Wasn't there just a big deal about how the water wasn't up to standard, so there's too much chemicals in it?
Yeah, there was it wasn't so bad that you had to boil the water, but there was a big thing about them saying the water isn't quite up to code. So we're in the process of fixing it. But no, I imagine they probably just get purified. They get a fancy purified purifier or whatever, and
I
purify the water.
I use a Brita filter at home. I don't drink anything out of the tap. I filter it all. Dan, I don't know if you'll be able to take any legal action against Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah,
This isn't like trying to get a bigger seat in an airplane and suing because you can't fit in the seat, or they say you have to buy 2 tickets. I don't think you could sue Buffalo Wild Wings for eating there too often.
Didn't somebody try to do that with McDonald's?
I think they did.
And they tried to, like, because they, it's like, and that's why they like started offering like a crap ton of salad stuff. And like the apple wedges and everything.
Those apple wedges are pretty good though.
Oh yeah.
They got quality apple wedges over there at Mickey D's. And their smoothies, also delicious.
Well, we're not sponsored by McDonald's, by the way.
We are not, but the Topeka Pilots are. And
yes.
the Topeka Pilots also play here. And
as you can see on the ice.
Yeah, exactly. If their logo is going to be in it, might as well talk about it. All right, so back to the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Big Red One's getting an opportunity to shoot.
And wow.
No good.
The stick did not even make contact with the puck. Puck now in Glorydays possession yet again. 99 bringing it down. 99 problems, and goaling, or shooting and scoring, I should say, is one, in the words of Jay-Z. Going back down the ice.
Bullfrogs are in a power play. I didn't realize that. That's my apologies. Bullfrogs have 42 seconds left on their power play.
Yes, number 8 for the Glorydays, currently sitting alone in the penalty box, thinking about what he's done. Which probably wasn't much. Sometimes these refs are just a little finicky.
I don't know. It depends. Though I think we have
not like the diapers, just like, you know.
Yeah, but I think we have different refs tonight than we did the previous night. So.
All right, puck coming back behind the. Ooh. I lied. Nice little stop there from Brett with the stick. Puck comes around the corner. Bullfrog still in possession. Ooh, that did not feel good. Number 1, I could feel that from up here. I apologize.
A cross check on, I didn't know which player, the Bullfrogs player.
Ooh, looks like it's going to be the assistant captain heading to the penalty box. That is going to put your Glorydays Pizza hockey team on a power play.
Yeah, I didn't know. The enthusiasm, I didn't feel the enthusiasm, Ethan.
All right, there's like 5 people here. If I yell power play, it's going to be really weird.
I will give you $1 out of my wallet right now if you shout, Glorydays power play. I will literally give you, I have $1 on me.
Just $1? No,
fine, I'll give you $1.50.
Power play. Ooh, we're getting in the red. Sorry, dude. Probably hurting your ears, Dan. My bad.
Lost the puck on the boards. There it is. Okay.
Ah, puck. See what I did there?
Yeah. Plus, it doesn't help. I'm using a tiny little monitor for this thing.
That's accurate.
But,
Brett grabs the puck, holds it for. Oh man, he collides with number 8 on the Glorydays team, his own teammate. Puck now currently right around center ice. Bullfrogs bringing it into the Glorydays zone. Glorydays Irish number 24 taking it across center ice, bringing it. Oh, ooh, Glorydays don't. Yeah, they let it go, and they get it back. I could never announce NHL. It's too fast paced. Another stop there for Brett.
But this isn't. This is a lot slower than
I know.
NHL.
I need to practice. Maybe one day they'll let me do the Pilots games. Just kidding. Sean Kelly, or Sean Ziers, from Magic 107.7, currently the voice of the Topeka Pilots, in case you wondered. I didn't stop the clock. My bad. We're going to stop it to hold on to adjust the time. Puck comes around the ice. Looks like Bullfrogs in possession, trying to get it away from the boards. Glorydays number 8 trying to clear the ice, or yes, clear the puck from the ice. Number 1 slides a little bit. Man, this ice is a little slippery tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it naturally is slippery, but it doesn't seem like the ice might be a little bit harder than normal, which is maybe the reason why they're having trouble trying to get
Either that
cutting
or,
into the
or
ice.
we need to sharpen our skates, boys. One of the two.
I think my skates are still sharp.
Okay, Dan.
All right, so
right.
you're going to root against one of our own co-hosts goaling for the other for Glorydays.
That's fair. As long as you're eating Topeka pizza, we're happy.
Yes. Yes. "42 seconds left to go on Glorydays power play."
It's a power play.
Like I said, the offer's still there.
Ice cleared. Glorydays kind of missed it right there. It's okay. They're catching up. No worries.
Oh, they have a collision there in the middle of the ice. Oh, and a nice stop. Oh! Brett was just a few milliseconds off from that grab. If he was just a hair quicker.
We know you're all good with Topeka pizza, dude. I'm just giving you a hard time. Brett kind of walking or skating off that goal.
It's okay, Brett.
9 minutes and 28-ish seconds to go in the game.
I think that Roadrunners jersey is kind of...
So, Brett, when you're listening to this, please, next week, don't wear a Roadrunners jersey. It's got bad luck.
If you can find a Scarecrow's jersey that's goalie cut, there you go. Which, if you haven't noticed on the thumbnail for this live stream, is actually him wearing a Scarecrow's jersey. As a player, it's a player jersey. That's a very nice, shiny red Scarecrow's jersey, which I would love to have.
That is a pretty jersey. I have a nice jersey that I really like from a team that I don't believe exists anymore. But the Portland Bullfrogs, or not Bullfrogs, the Portland Pirates.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I don't think they, unless they're like a minor league team.
Yeah, I believe they were an ECHL
Okay.
or AHL, one of the two.
They might still exist. I don't know.
I believe they've moved and are under a different name.
Oh, okay.
But very nice Portland Pirates jersey that my wife happened to find at God's Storehouse. If you are ever in Topeka doing some thrift shopping, God's Storehouse is the place you are going to find some really high quality, not only pucks, occasionally sticks, but also hockey jerseys from various teams. I've had gotten several jerseys from there.
I'll have to go there because I remember hearing about it. I just haven't been in there.
Little facts for you. The Portland Pirates were in fact an AHL team.
Oh, they played against the Griffins and from Grand Rapids.
Not like Portland, not like Portland, but Portland, Maine.
Oh,
not even Portland,
okay.
Oregon.
So the land of the lobsters.
Yes, the franchise prior to this is all credited to Wikipedia, but the franchise prior to the Portland Pirates, I can't. It's a tongue twister. Say Portland Pirates 5 times fast. Was known as the Baltimore Skipjacks from 1982 to 1993. The Portland Pirates took over in 1993 and played until 2016. Currently, the group relocated to Springfield, Massachusetts, and now goes by the name of the Springfield Thunderbirds, still in the American Hockey League.
Nice.
So there you go, some fun facts for you about the AHL and this jersey that I happened to get a little while ago.
And to answer Dan's question, yes, I do once in a great while try to get some ice skating in. I haven't recently, but mainly because I got to get better at it, okay, if I want to play hockey. So, Ethan,
Dan, I got 2 answers for you. The first one is no. The second one is I'm fat.
So?
I lied. I have 3 answers for you. I can't even rollerblade or roller skate with 4 wheels Yeah,
Well,
I'm the
see
guy
what-
that's on the edge holding on and just
See what we
dragging
do?
myself the whole time.
We give you a stick and we give you one of those little walkers so you can just go on the ice and.
Okay, so not only would I look like a child, an old man, and a noob at the same time, I would also be sliding around.
But
like,
you could run some good interference between the goal and and whoever's trying to make the shot.
I do make a better door than a window. So I've been told.
Ooh,
nice save.
block. And Bullfrogs gets a breakaway. Tries to shoot, and Brett stops it. Oops, and I didn't turn the camera far enough. Big Red Run gets a run. Oh, and a nice save by the Glorydays goalie. Or not Glorydays, Bullfrogs. Get the right name.
Sorry, Brett, we were not talking about you that time.
Brett's been doing good, though.
Yes. It's not on our board, but the shots on goal thus far, Glorydays 14, Bullfrogs 18. So Brett has made 15 successful blocks for shots on goal, or saves, excuse me. So, very good job, Brett. And you're the other goalie, I don't know your name, but you've made less saves, simply because there's been less shots on goal.
I'm not entirely sure who they have for goalie for the Bullfrogs. I don't remember. I know I've heard somebody say the name who's the goalie for the Bullfrogs, but I don't remember. Like I said, my memory sucks.
Excuse me, puck clears the ice. Jordan Irish, number 24, clears it back down to center ice for Glorydays. Bringing it around the back behind the goal. Bullfrogs currently in possession. Slaps over to center ice. Ooh, looking at a transition of possession here. Number 1 for Glorydays taking the ice down alongside the boards. Bringing it along behind. Looking to pass to 87. Does not succeed at that, but he passes again. Another failed pass back. Ooh, goalie. Covering.
Pass me my fancy water.
I thought you said you want to pants me. And I was like, not on live television.
Well, nobody would see it except
Is maybe that strawberry?
Yeah. My
flavored?
fancy water. It's actually cheaper than you think.
Is it carbonated?
Mm-hmm.
The last time I tried carbonated water, it was just bad. It just like...
You have to get the ones without like the artificial sweeteners in it.
Yeah,
because the artificial sweeteners ruins it.
It literally just felt like I was drinking water without any flavor. Like it.
Oh,
it was,
okay. No, you got basically what I'm drinking.
Like I don't like that.
See, I can drink plain club soda perfectly fine.
That's gross. You, sir, are a disgusting human being.
I like a lot of stuff people don't like. And there's stuff I don't like that people do like. Like I don't like coconut, but like majority of people like coconut. And I absolutely hate the taste.
I think coconut is delicious. In fact, I like coconut so much. I have coconut shampoo and coconut body wash.
Oh God, you want to make me puke?
Yeah, that's right. Get a whiff of this.
God,
literally.
Remind me to never go into your bathroom. I will take you farting in the bathroom over to coconut.
Oh man, you sir are a disgrace. Dan, are you going to join us for game 2?
I hope so. You get to listen to us talk more about random stuff.
Since Brett will be playing again in game 2, unfortunately we won't be able to have him up here, but nice glove save right there by the goalie that John missed, but you know, it's okay.
I got the tail end of it. I thought it was going to go down the other way, and then they turned around.
Like you're filming a basketball game, and you miss the shot, but you get the follow through. Like that's just like.
I apologize. My camera skills are not that great with this camera and the tripod, so
no,
I would rather use the equipment that we have normally for doing
John
broadcasts.
Let's be honest. John, when being a camera operator, is used to cars trying to kill him.
True. I'm usually very close to the action.
Damn it, Dan.
Actually, I don't think I've ever told that story. Okay, so we have
Shit.
so we have a demo derby company that comes out every year, twice a year actually, and one of the times they came out, I believe it was Blizzard Bash.
Yeah, I think it was Blizzard Bash. Yeah.
I don't think. It was Blizzard Bash because Carnage was earlier this year, and we didn't. That was when. Yeah. So yeah, it was Blizzard Bash, and which is in December, which is why it's Blizzard Bash. Blah blah blah. But
it's in November.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. I'm getting I'm
anyway,
getting everything.
It's
but
cold.
Anyway, it's cold. So, all right. So we have a mobile camera, and it was a, and I am very used to pretty much getting, close-up shots, and I'm not really afraid of, cars and stuff like that really running around. It doesn't bother me that much. I don't flinch too easily. Well, the problem was on another goal against Brett, unfortunately. But what happened was I was up on a berm. They have a berm that goes around the whole thing, and I'm on the mobile camera, and I'm already on a car. I had the camera on one of the cars that's stuck on the berm, and I just managed to hear it because it's what I usually listen for is usually a high engine rev, and because that usually means somebody's charging or they're pushing against another car. And I've learned if you hear that, you better look around and make sure that there's not a car barreling towards you. So I happened to hear it, and I turned towards my right, and as I'm turning towards my right, the car comes up over the berm, or almost over the berm. I managed to react quick enough that the car bumper hits the camera lens, knocks the camera hood off the camera, and I don't fall down, but I was pretty much trying to move backwards as fast as possibly as I can down the berm, and there's footage of it somewhere of the car hitting the camera, and you see the camera go out of focus when it gets hit, and you see the lens slowly fall down to the ground. But that was not the first time I've accidentally almost got hit by a car. There was another time like a few years back from the last time, that when they did demo derby trucks, and there's a picture.
Yes.
There's a picture of a picture of the truck, and I put it on Facebook. I might, if somebody wants to see it, they can see it. And I kind of point out where that truck stopped at. The front wheel is where I was standing, and I just managed to catch it as it was flying towards me and run away the opposite direction.
See, working these events is all fun. It's great, but I haven't worked a demo derby in a year, and I'm okay with that.
But it's good money, though.
It is good money. It's a very nice paycheck. After probably a total of probably 72 hours.
It's about 40 hour work. That's about, it's usually what I make is about 40 hours.
About 40 hours. So probably I guess the most you would probably make is 50 hours because you got a setup day, at least one.
Yeah.
And then you've got, because sometimes
me and Brett would be the ones who would probably get the most. So, because we're the ones usually setting up and tearing down.
Got to explain something to you people that are watching too. So these demolition derbies can go until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh God.
Before they get over. My very first one, I remember working. We worked. Okay, so a Friday night, we were here until 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
And then we had to be here at no later than 8 the next morning.
Yep.
And then the 8 o'clock session, we got to leave at 3. We had to come back at 5, and then the 7 o'clock session didn't get over until 2 or 3 o'clock the next morning.
Yeah.
And that is when, ladies and gentlemen, you go to the 24-hour taco shop down the street, get your tacos, and then you come back for the noon session the next day.
Yeah, that was the time that I fell asleep standing
Oh my God,
upwards.
you did! I remember that. That's funny.
I was. This was another time I was running the mobile camera.
Ah, shit. Sorry, guys. Clock's wrong.
Yeah, it's actually 22 seconds.
I apologize, Dan. Let me fix this really quick. There you go.
And Bullfrogs penalty for holding, and there'll be 22 seconds left of a game on the power play.
It's a power play.
But yeah, no, I was running mobile camera, and this was on the opposite side of the rink, or opposite side of the arena, and it was so late, I literally was standing there holding the camera, and I dozed off, standing straight up, and they had and that was also the time that Brett fall asleep on the switching board too.
That was a fun weekend.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Well, that's the game, gentlemen.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna sneak by you right quick.
How do we do this? Are we stopping the feed and then? Oh, hello.
Oh, there we go.
Oh goodness, it was a little behind.
Well, that's because I have to put on a delay because
hi,
the capture
Dan.
card is
I'm
okay.
fat. I fit in most of the frame. Like I said, here I'll scoot over. Let John in a little bit.
All right. Anyway, actually, let me switch it back to so you can get the people doing the handshakes. Anyway, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out to the stream tonight. I'd like to thank Topeka Pizza for sponsoring the stream and pretty much every stream after this, which is including the championship. And be sure to go out and check out Topeka Pizza. They have fantastic pizza and wings, the best in Topeka. And also, if we're going to plug our own stuff as well. See you, Dan. If you need to get a hold of us, we have a Facebook and Twitter. Facebook is White Rabbit Gaming. Twitter is White Rabbit 989. Also, we have over 400 videos worth of content on the YouTube channel, so I'm pretty sure you can find something that you want to watch or see.
And these aren't your typical like gameplay videos, okay? Basically,
well, I mean, they're Let's Plays.
You've got your gameplay, but you've also got commentary that is funny, kind of like how we did tonight's hockey game. Like,
it's meant to be,
It's not super serious.
Adjust the camera a little
not
bit.
super serious gaming commentary. You know, it's a lot of fun to watch and listen to.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, so you can go check that out. We're also on Twitch. We do live streams on Twitch as well as YouTube. We usually do a dual broadcast like this. Also, this is Ethan, voice of V100. One of the voices of V100. Actually, Nikki, one of his coworkers, we're actually doing a National Game Day with as well. So usually on Wednesdays, we'll be hosting her Twitch stream. So if there's hockey that night, on Twitch it'll be her stream, and then YouTube will be the only one that's actually carrying the stream for the hockey game. So, but yeah, go listen to the Vortex in his afternoon show at V100.
Sure, do that.
Anyway, hope everybody has a great, fantastic rest of the night and the rest of the weekend. Don't party too much, and and we'll see you guys later on the next. We have one more game after this, so stay tuned. We'll be starting the next stream probably about 10-15 minutes. So anyway, keep it there. If you want to watch stuff in between the streams, go watch stuff in between the streams. But come on back. We'll have one more game tonight. So, woohoo!